Welcome back to my channel and a very special welcome if you're new here. My name is Jen. I'm a certified weight loss and nutrition coach. Today I'm sharing with you how to lose 10 pounds in a month. You may be going, there's no way, but let me share 14 tips with you on how you can shed 10 pounds in a month. So if you're excited, give this video a big, huge thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not, because I upload new videos every Tuesday and Thursday. Don't forget to check out the description box down below for nutrition coaching. I do offer personalized to you macros and calories. Highly recommend. This is how I personally have lost 140 pounds and been able to maintain that weight loss. I also have one-on-one coaching for accountability, or if you would like to chat with me directly. Links, discounts to my favorite healthy things are also down in that description box. So let's talk about how to lose 10 pounds in a month. Reaching your weight loss goals, regardless of how much weight you have to lose, is really challenging. And the amount of weight that we're going to lose is going to vary from person to person because every body is different. However, taking some steps just to modify your lifestyle, your diet, overall can really lead to substantial weight loss, even up to 10 pounds in a month. These 14 easy, simple steps will get you to that 10-pound loss. Number one, try some cardio for weight loss. Now, cardio is great. Exercise in general is great. Just moving your body is great for weight loss. But if you want to pump up the calorie burn, pump up the weight loss for the month, make sure you're adding in some structured cardio. This means going on the elliptical, going on the treadmill, the spin bike. There is a big difference between exercise and cardio. One example of exercise would be taking a walk. Generally, our heart rate doesn't get elevated enough on a walk to make it be cardio. How to know whether you're doing exercise or cardio is all about your heart rate. If your average heart rate is 125 or more, you have just performed a cardio session. If your average heart rate is under 125, that is exercise. The best way to know if you're doing exercise or cardio is with your fitness tracker. It will tell you what your average heart rate was. Now, if you find that you're never hitting that 125 and you really do want to add in some cardio, up your intensity, change the incline. If you're walking outside, take a different route that requires you to climb a few more hills so that your heart rate can get elevated. Anything you do can be considered cardio if your heart rate is in the right place. Number two is to eat fewer refined carbohydrates. Now, I'm not saying to eat fewer carbohydrates. I'm saying to eat fewer refined carbohydrates. This is going to be things like white flour, bread, chips, crackers, cookies, and cakes. Focus on whole grains and complex carbohydrates. Have oatmeal, quinoa, brown rice, sweet potatoes or potatoes in general, fruit. Make sure that whatever carbs you're choosing, at least 80% of them every day are complex carbohydrates. That other 20% can be some of those refined carbohydrates, but by limiting those just a little bit, it's going to help you shed some weight because carbs in general in our body retain fluid, which shows up as weight gain on the scale. So if you just cut back some of those refined carbs, you'll see the scale move in the right direction. Just make sure that you're still eating carbohydrates because they're essential for weight loss. Number three, start counting calories. How else do you know how much you're eating every day if you're not tracking and counting those calories? Like I mentioned, I offer personalized macros and calories. This is what I would recommend for you to know what your calorie goal is every day, plus how much protein, carbs, and fats you should be eating every single day. All of those online calculators, every single one of them are inaccurate. I promise you that if you go enter your information into 4 or 5 different calculators online, you're going to get 4 or 5 different answers. The best way to know truly what you should be eating is to have your macros and calories done by a weight loss coach like myself. Once you know your calorie goal, you need to track it. And my recommendation for you would be to use apps like MyFitnessPal or Lose It. So you know exactly what you're taking in every day versus what you're burning. You need to be in a calorie deficit to lose weight. Number four, choose better beverages. Don't drink your calories. I know that some of those delicious sweet coffee drinks are all that delicious, and some of those regular sodas are refreshing and crisp on a hot day, but choose better beverages. This is going to help you not only consume your calories in liquid form, but really allow you to be hydrated throughout the day rather than stripping your body of hydration. Now, it's okay to have coffee. It's okay to have diet soda, but what I would really focus on if you really want to shed weight in a month is water. Make sure that you're drinking at least half of your body weight in water every single day. This is going to help flush things out and help that scale go in the right direction. Number 5, eat slowly. Really be mindful when you're eating. Slow down. I'm a fast eater, so this tip is definitely something that I have really been working on throughout my weight loss journey. I tend to put my fork or spoon down between bites, and that just helps me to eat a little bit slower. It takes about 20 minutes for your stomach and your brain to connect that you've eaten a meal. So you want to make sure that you're slowing down your eating so that your stomach and brain have time to connect, signifying that you've eaten, gives you those satisfaction feelings, as well as lets you know that you are full and satisfied so that you can stop eating. Simply slowing down your eating can lead to weight loss. Number 6, add fiber to your diet. There are a lot of professionals out there, weight loss, fitness, nutrition professionals, that say you don't even have to count calories as long as you track fiber. Because if you're hitting between 30 and 50 grams of fiber every single day, you're choosing whole foods, because there is no fiber in refined and processed foods. So there's some controversy out there whether or not you even need to track calories if you just track fiber. I personally think tracking calories is really important, especially until you get to your weight loss goal. So you know exactly, again, what you're eating to be in a healthy deficit. But increase your fiber. Eat those fruits, those vegetables, those complex carbohydrates, especially bread. Make sure that there's some fiber in there, maybe even some protein. That's going to make it more of a complex carbohydrate. And fiber not only helps keep you full and satisfied, but keeps you regular as well, which can show up as weight gain on the scale. You have to remember, the scale measures mass. It doesn't know what the mass is made up of. So up your fiber. Number 7, this is key, and that is to eat a high protein breakfast. You must have protein with breakfast. Now, breakfast stands for breaking your fast. So as you slept overnight, you were fasting. You weren't consuming any food. So you need to break that fast in a healthy way. You need to start off your day in a healthy way, and you need to make sure that you have enough protein in your breakfast to keep you satisfied and full until your next snack or meal. My recommendation for all of my coaching clients is to make sure that your breakfast has at least 20 grams or more of protein. Oats, yogurt, eggs, cottage cheese, those are all great ways to get in protein with breakfast. And honestly, breakfast should be one of your biggest meals of the day. Again, you're breaking your fast. You're getting your metabolism stoked and ready and burning for the day. So eat breakfast and make sure there's 20 or more grams of protein. Number 8, get enough sleep. I have talked about sleep so many times on my channel because it is so important for weight loss. It is an absolute necessity when it comes to being successful on a weight loss journey. When we don't get enough sleep, our body needs energy from somewhere. And what our body craves is fast-acting carbohydrates and sugar. This is what gives our body immediate energy. Now, you might be thinking, well, I don't eat those and I don't eat refined carbs. I don't eat a lot of sugar. If you're really tired, your body is going to automatically crave that. And it's very likely that you will consume those foods to give your body the energy that it lost for sleep, it's lacking in sleep. The recommendation is at least 6 to 9 hours of sleep every night. And really, truly, that sweet spot is about 8 hours. So go to bed early, get on a sleep schedule, and make sure you're getting in your Z's. Number 9, this one speaks right to my heart, and that is to make sure that you're adding in resistance training for weight loss. It is absolutely a necessity to strength train, to resistance train, to be successful in weight loss. When we have lean muscle on our body, we are burning calories at rest. I can be sitting on the couch watching TV, and if I have a lot of lean muscle, I am just burning through those calories that I ate during the day. Versus someone that has more fat on their body, the only time they're going to be burning calories is when they're doing cardio. And we certainly can't do cardio 8 or 9 hours every single day, but we can sit on the couch for a couple hours at night and burn calories with lean muscle. Not to mention, lean muscle is also going to make you look healthier, fitter, and trimmer. Now, sometimes the scale doesn't indicate our body with a lot of lean muscle. We can weigh heavier on the scale and look smaller, and that is okay because it's all about health. So make sure that you're adding in strength and resistance training when you're trying to shed those 10 pounds. Number 10, you can try practicing intermittent fasting. Now, I've also talked about intermittent fasting a few times here on my channel. It's not something I've ever implemented. It's not something I would ever implement. And to be completely honest, it is not a way to lose weight. It's kind of like the brother, the sister, the cousin to whatever weight loss program or plan you're following. The thing about intermittent fasting is you can still overeat in a 6-hour window, just like you can overeat in a 12-hour window. And my biggest issue with intermittent fasting is it doesn't teach you to listen to your hunger cues. If I am hungry at 8 a.m., why would I wait until 10 or 11 to eat? I need to listen to my body and eat when my body needs nourishment. Now, however, if you suffer from diabetes, if you really need to monitor blood sugar spikes, intermittent fasting may work for you. I would highly recommend having a conversation with your physician before starting intermittent fasting. And make sure that you're not going more than about 16 to 18 hours on your fast. Number 11, eat more veggies. This is another way to get in fiber. All vegetables are loaded with fiber. Now, of course, some have more than others. Broccoli, really good source of fiber. Make yourself a big salad loaded up with fiber-filled vegetables. And this is not only going to be a way to get in veggies, which are a low-calorie, high-density food, which basically means you can eat a whole lot of them for very, very little calories. So they help keep you full and satisfied when you're in a deficit. When we are in a calorie deficit, when we're in weight loss mode, we're going to be hungry because we're in a deficit. We're not feeding our body what our body needs to sustain and maintain our weight. So it is going to trigger us to be a little bit more hungry. So if you fill your plate with fiber-filled vegetables, not only will you satisfy that little bit of hunger, but you'll also get in all of your fiber. Number 12, skip or modify your sauces or condiments. Now, this doesn't mean that you can't have sauces or condiments. We just want to make some healthy swaps. I'm a mayonnaise lover. I love mayonnaise on my sandwich, on my burger. I even put mayonnaise on my hot dog. So what I typically do is substitute a light mayonnaise versus a full fat mayo. You can also get a no sugar added ketchup versus a regular ketchup. You can get a low fat salad dressing versus a full fat salad dressing. One of my favorite ways to dress my salads is to make a homemade vinaigrette. I have a favorite vinaigrette recipe that I actually got from my mother-in-law. So I'll type it down in the comments. I'll type it out in the description box for you. It is delicious and it's a good way to get in healthy fat, super low calorie, but really adds a lot of flavor for very little dressing to your salad. Just make swaps. Choose some of those higher calorie condiments and swap them out with lower calorie options. There's pretty much a low sugar, low calorie option for really any condiment out there. And you can also focus on condiments that are calorie free or virtually calorie free. Things like mustard. Mustard really has no calories. Vinegar has no calories. That's a great way to put it. It's a great thing to put on salads. So just make those healthy swaps, save the calories so that you can use those for whole real food a little bit later in the day. Number 13, this is another thing that I love, and this is doing HIIT exercises. Now, HIIT stands for high intensity interval training. What this basically means in a nutshell is that your heart rate elevates, stabilizes, drops, elevates, stabilizes, drops, and it does that multiple times throughout your workout. I go to a boot camp 3 times a week. That is 100% HIIT training. There are times that my heart rate is 170. There are times that my heart rate's 100. It depends on the activity that we're doing. And you're constantly spiking, elevating and lowering your heart rate throughout your workout. This is one of the best ways to torch calories in a short amount of time. And I don't know about you, but I want the biggest calorie burn and the littlest time working out as possible. So definitely check into HIIT training. There may be classes in your area. You could always hire a personal trainer, or there's even HIIT videos here on YouTube. And number 14 is move a little bit more throughout the day. Did you know that the movements that you do throughout the day have a bigger impact on your overall weight loss than going and doing cardio, HIIT training, lifting weights? It's all of the little movements that you do during the day. Walking around your house, parking a little bit further out when you go to the store so you have to walk a little bit more. Just getting in steps is the #1 leading cause of weight loss. That's why taking walks is said to be the #1 exercise for losing weight. And I can attest to that. I walk pretty much every single day, and that is where I see a lot of my weight loss. Where I see a lot of the lean muscle gain is in the gym. So make sure that you just move a little bit more throughout the day. Take every opportunity you can get just to move your body. So those are the 14 simple, easy tips on how to shed 10 pounds in a single month. Let me know what you think of these tips. Let me know if you're going to implement any of these. And if you do these tips, let us know how much you lost in a single month. What I do want to say is that weight fluctuation is completely normal. It's possible that even if you do all of these things, you may lose those 10 pounds in a month. Whether you keep those off or not, again, is subjective to your body. But any weight loss that we can do to get us to a little bit healthier state is definitely beneficial. I hope that these 14 simple tips help you shed those 10 pounds. If you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Again, subscribe if you're not, because I upload new videos every Tuesday and Thursday. And don't forget to check out the description box for nutrition coaching. Please have your macros and calories done so that you can be successful losing weight, as well as links and discounts to all of my favorite healthy things. Oh, side note, I will link my favorite fiber supplement. I put 2 tablespoons in my coffee every single morning, and that helps me get in about 10 grams of fiber. Supplementing fiber is great to help you reach your fiber goal, so I will link Just Better Fiber in the description box for you with a discount as well. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!